Hey, how's it going? Dranus here. Welcome back to Hardcore World of Warcraft. So this time, covering my Shaman, and we'll be doing the RageFire Chasm Dungeon for the first time on Hardcore. Now, because this is Hardcore, this needs a little bit more of preparation, so join me in this run. We also have a couple of near-death experiences, so this will be a heated one. Now, as I said, because this is Hardcore, we need a couple of preparations here. So this is also why I'm doing the enchantments at this time, to try to get a better one. But also good to remember to pick up all of the quests for RageFire Chasm. There are a couple of quests to keep in mind. A couple of them are in Oggleflint, but we also got one in Undercity. So I would always recommend picking this one up. But before you do, make sure to set your Hearthstone in Orgrimmar, just to be able to get back to this point as quickly as possible once you pick up the quest inside Undercity. I believe you have a maximum of 5 or 6 quests for your RageFire Chasm. And yeah, as I said, try to pick them up all, because this is Hardcore, so every experience you can get is pretty nice. So once you pick up all of the quests in Ogrimmar and also in Thunderbluff, make your way to the Undercity. The quickest way by doing this is using the Zeppelin from Ogrimmar, and just head to Undercity from there. Once you are in Undercity, be a little bit careful, because the lift inside Undercity can cost you your life, as we see here in this example. Luckily for us, this server disables the fall death damage for hardcore characters, so this is the reason why we survived here. But yeah, you can die in this instance. Also, don't forget to pick up the Blightmaster. I can always recommend this. You can also choose to run towards the Silverpine Forest already, but since we're a Shaman, we will get the Spirit Wolf at level 20, so we will do this later. Now, once you're in Undercity, head over to Vadimatras and accept the quest from him for the RageFire Chasm Dungeon. You get a couple rewards, but once you did this, you can Hearthstone back to Ogrimmar, since we set our Hearthstone there. Now, head over to the dungeon and continue from there. Make also sure to pick up a good party, or people you know. So we picked up 2 warlocks, a shaman, and also a priest. Since I'm the only one using a shield, I will tank this dungeon. I've never tanked before on this level, and especially with a hardcore character. Yeah, after first couple of mobs, we did pretty well. Also make sure, because this is hardcore as I said, just take it a little bit slower. I would rather be a little bit more careful than die instantly to some bad pulls. And I have experienced that your teammates are also pretty nice when playing hardcore. Everyone just wants to survive here. So most of the time people are really cooperative, and this is pretty nice. Now, RageFire Chasm starts off pretty easy, so yeah, these single mobs won't be a challenge. Just push on until you reach the Trogs here. You will also need to kill these for a quest, but be a little bit more careful when you reach this point, because they also have shamans and they can heal the other Trogs. So I would recommend just focusing them down. Now, because I am the shaman, my taunt abilities are a little bit limited, because I don't have the taunt ability, but I do have Rockbiter weapon and also my lightning shield, and these will generate a lot of aggro. I'm also level 17 already, so this will also help with keeping the aggro off from the healer, for example. Also make sure to equip rank 1 of your Earth Shock, just to be able to get your threat up, and also to be able to interrupt the enemies, so the heals for the shamans. And later on also the Shadow Bolts. But yeah, this party turned out to be pretty okay. So this this part is it's a little bit easy. We will go to the right here, up to the first boss. And this will also be our first real challenge. So our healer almost dies in the next pool. But luckily we have a second shaman and he can also heal. Also keep in mind to use your line of sight here. So all of the enemies will be pulled behind this little wall. So the shaman can't cast from a distance. These are little things to remember, especially if you don't have good tanking gear yet, and if you are struggling a little bit with holding your aggro or interrupting people from a distance. But so far so good. Once we reach the boss here, this will be a little bit of a harder moment, because as I said before, our priest will almost die here. So yeah, this is mainly because I wasn't able to tank the boss at this particular moment. So as you can see here, the boss is instantly targeting the priest. And this will almost cost us his life. Luckily he has his own shield up and we got the second healer. So this saves him. But once I got the aggro back, it will be okay. Also be careful to not fall down here and end up in the lava, because this is hardcore, so you won't be able to respawn, and this would be a really bad way to die. So just take it a bit slow, as I said, and yeah, it will all be okay. Also don't forget to pick up the quest here, because this is a quest item, and this will give you the Savannah bracers. These are especially good for Shaman, because these are leather and they also give plus stamina. But overall, this team is quite okay. Once we did the first boss, we went up to the right and continue further into the dungeon. So these single ones will be easy. But we will reach the humanoids very soon, and they can be a bit hard. So I am level 17, but yeah, I got the level here. Most of the times these molten elementals can hit hard, but we deal good damage with this party. Now we are at the humans at the moment, so use your line of sight again. Also make sure to try to tank them with your Earth Shock or with your Lightning Shield, and just make sure to tank them as much as you can. We do have also Void Walkers, so they can also tank if it is needed, but most of the time it will be doable, and we will be okay. This dungeon is also very good for your quests, as I said before. And we are very lucky at this moment, because we found the quest items already in the first mobs. Sometimes you will need to kill almost everyone, and they will drop, have a very low drop chance. So, and just take it slow and steady. 3 people, 3 enemies at a time will be doable with Shaman. Also cast your Fire Nova totem once in a while, just for the extra damage. And also this means extra aggro, so yeah. Now, we got a little bit of a struggle here, because the party didn't run back, but we managed to complete this, and it went all good. But there was a little bit of panic, so yeah. I can recommend just don't panic if something happens like this. Just keep your cool, try to tank as much as you can, and it will all be okay. As you see there, we pull the other 2 enemies, but this will be no problem for our team at this time. And because we have the double Void Walker, so they can also tank a little bit. Now, we got the next boss up very soon. And this one can be a little bit annoying because he can push you off the path. So I would always recommend facing the path with your back. I also got some good consumes from our party member. I really appreciated this. Just the extra strength, extra health and extra life generation can really help you out. Just those little buffs. So as I said, just keep your back to him and make sure you you stay off the lava. And it will be okay. He died very quickly, so this is nice. And also don't forget to loot the quest item here, because this, you need this. And the tanking is going alright. Since I am Shaman, as I said before, I don't really have any tanking options at the moment. But I do have the tanking shield specialization already. Because I got the level, I can learn another point here. And this will really help you with your defenses. Now, I was a little bit worried about this pool because I thought the bridge here would interrupt with our line of sight, but luckily it didn't. So this means the healer just could keep healing me, and I could just target the Searing Blade. This pool was a bit harder and I almost died here because we pooped all four and they deal a lot of damage. So yeah, this was a scary moment, but we managed to do this. And this was especially because our second healer stepped in. So yeah, we have a little bit of a weird composition because we didn't have any tanks. But it went all fine in the end. And yeah, I really liked the hardcore experience in this dungeon. Just because everyone is more committed to complete the dungeon without any fails. This boss, yeah, nothing really special here. Just nuke him down and yeah, it will all be okay. Now, to get to the last boss, we will take a little bit of a shortcut. This is a shortcut that most people know, just up the cliff here. And this will save you a little bit of time, because time is money. Just pull those two, get a little bit back and make sure to nuke them down before you continue to the left. It can be a little bit tricky here, but just stay in place and it will all be okay. So, most of the time I'm not worried about those Voidwalkers hitting the other party members because they will die very quickly. So I would rather try to focus on the other enemies that will hit harder and just make sure they will hit me instead of my friends. We have the last boss here. Now, because we are hardcore, I would rather play this safely. So this is the reason why we decided to pull one instead of all three together. And yeah, just take it a little bit slow. You are playing hardcore, so better safe than sorry. So just nuke this one down. Also make sure to target the boss once, so it will target you. And once it does, just focus your aggression on the boss, and it will be pretty easy. We got a very good two-handed mace here, but since I'm playing this character with my friend, who is also a shaman, I decided to give this one to him, because I will focus more on the tanking spec, I think. So yeah, this is why I didn't pick this one up, but it is a pretty good two-handed mace, and a nice find here. Now one of our team members still needed a shaman, so this is the reason why I picked up these two. And so we can all complete the quest. Once we completed it, we all went outside. And the party was pretty nice. I have never experienced a party this nice before. And I think this is especially because this is hardcore, so everyone, as I said before, wants to complete this dungeon as quickly as possible. Now once you exit the dungeon, talk to Neru Fireblade and deliver your quest. And also continue to Thrall for your quests. Thrall will force you to walk a little bit back to Neru Fireblade and then back to Thrall. But yeah, you are such a messenger boy in this game, so nothing to do about it really. We also got a level. Now as you can see, I have a lot of skills not learned yet. This is also because I'm playing with a friend. So I picked up the healing wave here, but didn't pick up the cure potion, for example, and also not the stone skin totem. I did pick up the flame touched, or the flame shock I mean, but I didn't pick up the stone skin totem, and also not the poison, because my friend has the poison, I have the cure disease, and I have the strength earth totem instead of the stone skin totem. Because this is hardcore, gold is a little bit hard to combine, so this is the reason why I picked it once of these skills. Now, we got a very good hammer from the completion of the quests inside RageFire Chasm. So I picked up the hammer of Oggleflint, just because I will focus more on tanking. And yeah, this hammer is pretty nice. I could use an upgrade here. Also make sure to disenchant your old one. And I picked up disenchanting and tailoring just for the bags, the good gear, but also for the good enchants, of course. Now, once we are completed in Orgrimmar, we should head back to Thunderbluff in this instance to deliver our quest, and later on continue to Undercity to deliver the last quest. This quest is especially important because this will give you your first good bracer. And especially with me, as a tank now, I can really use this one.
Farewell.
And since I'm enchanter, I can also equip my bracer with a little enchant. It is not much, but yeah, it's better than nothing. So yeah, this was a quick overview of the RageFire Chasm in hardcore. I hope you enjoyed this. I can always recommend picking up all of the quests before you go there. But for now, thanks for watching, make sure to leave a like, and I see you in the next one.